Sorry that you got cheated on.
It's alright. Been a couple times. You know, I feel like no
Really?
matter how bad of a bitch you are, sometimes niggas will cheat. That's what I'm saying. Everything happens for a reason. I don't wish that on anybody, and, you know.
Club Bayrock started calling me like, hey, please, are you alone? I need to speak to you. I said, what? Like, oh, somebody wants to meet you, please. I'm like, who? He's like, Burna, he has been disturbing him.
Oh, wow.
Blah, blah, blah. Long.
Yeah.
When I got home that day, I left them again, went home.
Yeah.
Amma started calling me that, Burna came to Manny's house. He's saying she should call me. I swiped. I saw the message. I didn't pick up her calls.
We've seen Burna Boy play ways before, so this is nothing new. But this time he's taking it to a whole new level of disrespect. What began as a perfect match between Burna and Chloe Bailey, all lovey-dovey, is now being mocked by his alleged sidekick. Sweet words like "I love you" have now taken a sad turn. When Burna's side woman comes out here revealing all the dirty laundry and how she's been having sex with him while he was with Chloe, the shame is obvious. Instead of staying and making amends, as most people who are caught try to do, Burna Boy decided it was the ideal time to leave and fly to Kenya for a concert. He said, "Sir, your relationship is literally on fire, and you're out here catching flights, not feelings. That's wow, but the vibes they're giving are very much I don't care energy." This isn't the first time that Burr's name has been linked to cheating rumors though, and it began to seem like a pattern for him. Chloe should have recognized those warning signs right away. But if you thought that was bad, wait, it gets worse. Enter the Burna's purported side chick, Sophia E.G. Boy, who has escalated this issue to a whole new level. A phone conversation she had with a buddy was leaked online, and you guys can see how hot she spelled the tea. In her words, Burna was out here selling her dreams by promising to buy her a whole Lamborghini, like a whole supercar, and then ignoring her when it was time to fulfill that promise. Sophia openly stated that she was having an intimate relationship with Burna while he was all booed up with Chloe.
Not talking. So after like 3 months.
Yeah.
That Manny told him I'm trying to buy a Lambo truck. I should have just said that to him. That he would have gotten it for me. How much is a Lambo truck?
That's where it gets really embarrassing for Chloe though, because while Burna was out there promising his side piece the entire Lambo, the best he did for her was give her a watch. And not just any watch. He gave her the R's bracelet. Okay, that's a luxury watch, but let's face it, it's giving her the Piat treatment because imagine being in a relationship with someone and they're out there promising supercars to the next girl while you're eating watches. Sophia wasn't doing the combo though, as she described how she gave Burna her time and became intimate with him after he used her friend Amma Reginald to gain access to her. When Burna took Chloe to lose for the second time, Sophia said that Dama was still out there having fun with Burna and acting as though nothing was wrong. This meant that not only was Burna playing both sides, but the friend group was also involved in the messiest way possible.
As I went to Bayrock, after the party, Burna started telling me that let's go home. I said I'm not going home.
As you can see, Amma is already in the circle because she is dating Burna Boy's best friend Manny. According to what we're hearing, she was the one who initially pushed Sophia to mess with Burna, so not only did Burna play her, but her friends also blamed her for the mess. However, it doesn't end there because Sophia and her people actually think that Amma caused a riot between her and Bara, meaning that there was some serious drama going on behind the scenes, and Sophia feels like I'll play a part in it. The ultimate slap in the face was when Amma showed up at the event that Burna Boy threw for Chloe Bailey, and if that wasn't awful enough, Sophia's own sister decorated the event.
Tell me I should please not meet Burna through Ama because he wants, obviously, I knew that he wanted to make money. So he wants a situation where Burna will come and then Burna will spend money. And I said, okay, no problem, that's fine.
The internet is still unbeaten, so it's no surprise that Sophia decided she couldn't go down alone. She went after Chloe and spilled everything, but let me tell you, Chloe Bailey wasn't having any of that either. According to our inside sources, Flo has officially unfollowed a boy on Instagram and her ex and you. When a woman starts hitting the unfollow button, it's a sign that she's tired, and I don't blame her, but she's been keeping it cute. Now, some people are upset that Burna might try to win Chloe back with the same thing he tried to promise Sophia, a Lambo. One person said, "Watch Burna buy that Lambo for Chloe as an apology gift," and to be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if that man thinks big gestures fix everything. Chloe isn't the one to fall for that though, as you already know she's made her position on cheating obvious in the past. The unfollow button was the first indication that she's standing on big business, but you know how it is when a woman hits that button. It's not just social media, it's a statement, and if you check your vibe lately, it's giving "I'm done." She doesn't play when it comes to infidelity, and the way she's been keeping it cute means she's in big business. Let's be honest, Chloe has already experienced similar circumstances in the past. She has talked about overcoming heartbreak, being betrayed, and being cheated on multiple occasions, and each time she has maintained the same level of vigor. The moment a man leaves, she leaves without warning and without a second chance.
So I got cheated on, right? I had COVID. I was all in my head and my feelings. So then that's why I was like, I was never good enough for you. You said you didn't believe in monogamy, all that stuff. And that's like, it just is like.
Remember, Chloe is the kind of woman that always sees the warning signs she mentioned earlier. She picks up on everything from suspicious behavior to small clues men leave behind, and when she does, she remains silent until they can no longer deny it, because she doesn't want to be gassed or tricked when she knows.
And like anytime I find out somebody cheats, I move on, and they don't believe me. I'll tell them in the beginning, I'm like, you know, we're imperfect humans, but you cheat on me, I'm out. And they don't believe me till their number's blocked.
Knowing the kind of woman he had, Burna played himself completely when he went and did this kind of behavior. She was open about how she moves when infidelity was going on, and if you cross that line, you're done. Burna obviously didn't take her seriously, as we can see from this fallout.
Not putting away evidence,
Really?
panties, hair ties.
You found panties.
A lash extension on the shower floor. That's not mine, and I haven't been wearing lashes for a while. But I kept that to myself. I just waited to just collect more evidence.
In all honesty though, the timing of this issue couldn't be worse since Burna was out there in public showing off Chloe, taking her to Nigeria, and treating her like his trophy, only to turn around and be caught with Sophia. But if you've been following Chloe lately, you know that she's been glowing up extra hard lately, which is a sign that she's done with the drama and ready for her next chapter. If Burna believes that a beautiful gift will improve things, he's got another thing coming. Chloe is no stranger to turning adversity into power. She even told herself that the glow up after a breakup is always worth it.
What period after a breakup is great. And I'm usually the one who breaks up. Yeah.
And just 2 months after Burna Boy was seen getting cozy with another woman, a mystery lady, Burna was out here holding hands with this mystery woman, looking really comfortable. The timing of this whole situation is suspicious as F because, guess what? This mystery lady appeared right after Gunna made her appearance at Lagos. Yes, Gunna, and if you've been following along, you know there's a whole story with Chloe there as well. In 2021, Chloe and Gunn were spotted together at games, hanging out and acting very flirtatious. Chloe even confessed that she wrote a whole song about him, so there was definitely something going on. However, when Gun touches down in Lagos, and then Burners is out here holding hands with a random woman, the math is a little too good.
Talk about, why don't I say free this, free that? Kiss my ass. I support in real life. Thank you.
The streets are already buzzing, and some people are speculating that Gunner may have been involved with the mystery woman Burner was spotted leaving with at the club. After all, it's not impossible, and the whole matchy situation is giving off love triangle or even square vibes now that Gunner is involved. Burna Boy couldn't just let this whole thing go without being a little petty, because what's a cheating scandal without some cryptic social media posts? Well, let's be honest, if Varen was actually out here already going out with another woman while he was supposedly booed up with Chloe, it's no wonder she hit the unfollow button so quickly. After all this drama ended, Burner decided it was the ideal time to hop in his Instagram and drop a little musical response, and believe it.
If you not getting me, forget about it. I know by Lambu, is that why I shout?
He uploaded a little clip of himself singing about someone forgetting that he was going to buy them a Lamborghini. And after everything went south, rather than venting like a grown man, he turned the situation into a song. I suppose that when you're in the middle of a mess, all you can do is truly turn it into music. Ordinary Burner behavior, but let's face it, this small Instagram prank was obviously directed at Sophia. It seems like he was attempting to make fun of her one more time before he was done with her. What's even more ridiculous is that rather than simply expressing regret for the turmoil he caused, he also apologized to Chloe. At this point, it's beginning to seem like Burner's defining move is to sing about the very promise he never kept, and you guys aren't even the first time he's been accused of cheating. Before Chloe and Sophia, there was Stefan. For a while, Stephen Don and Bad Boy were giving us serious couple goals, but behind the scenes, there was drama in the form of Joe Pearl, the other woman. Let's go back to that time when they were all booed up for their high-profile relationship that went public in 2019. Dawn was in that position extremely messy too. Joe Pearl came up and revealed all, saying that she and Burna had been secretly dating for 2 years, which meant that their relationship allegedly overlapped with his relationship with Stefan. Sis wasn't quiet about it either. She took to Instagram and shared everything. She talked about how Burna slid into her DMs, and after some persuasion from her friends, she finally replied. Thereafter, they were talking about non-stop. When Burner invited her to his pop-up show in the UK, they first met, and according to Joe, it was love at first sight. She said that Burner was kind and attentive, making her feel like she was the one. Don't stop there though, because Joe claimed she essentially moved in with him at his house in London, where they spent all of their time together, and she followed him everywhere. She claimed that he was telling her that she would become his wife and that they would have twins, but he was being a little too dramatic. Then things got really weird, and Joe said that communication started to go awry when he returned to Nigeria for his Christmas schedule. He claimed to have been hospitalized at one point, reassured her of his love, and then arrived with disappearing acts, which we all know is what that usually means. I can definitely see a trend. When it came to Chloe and Sophia, Burna Boy's tweets made them feel special and promised them the world. But then he ghosted them, got involved with someone else, and left them looking insane. This is precisely what occurred when it was Stefan Don and Joe Pearl. People are now saying that Burner's true ability isn't music, but rather playing the same game with various ladies. The worst part is that he knows they'll ultimately find out, yet he still does it. Around 2023, Burna released his track Taliban, and let me tell you, it's wonderful. Caused some actual chaos in the song when he casually mentioned that he had purchased a Birkin bag for Jada Kingdom. As you are all aware, Birkin isn't just any bag, it's a special one, so naturally, the internet went into full detective mode, and before you knew it, fans were piecing things together in indications that it was a CSI episode. In addition to spending time with Burna in a number of places, Jada was also caught wearing one of his chains on social media, which is essentially the celebrity equivalent of donning a man's sweatshirt, and we all know what that implies.
Send me the song, I listen it. The part of the song, when I listen to the wrong part of the song, me just want to know who I get the box. Because everything has a fact.
Of course, this triggered the Steph London alarms. Burna and Steph were already on good terms with Rocky, but this incident with Jada just made matters worse. The tension became so high that Stefan even appeared to call Jada out on her track, Didi. The shade was visible to everyone, even if she didn't draw names at this time.
No, but we were never friends. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that was my homegirl. Like, we linked once or twice. I said in the song, my man, girl, what you forget? That is so you're the only one.
And from Saflin and Joe Pearl to Chloe and Sophia to now Jada, it's clear that Burna's love life has always been an emotional roller coaster. It seems like this man commits a new scandal every few months. So I had to ask you all, do you think Chloe should have recognized the warning signs from Burna's previous relationships? Why does Burna Boy continue to get away with his behavior without facing any real repercussions? Do you think the Burna will try to turn things around on Chloe without Lambo, or is this the end? To help me understand your thoughts on this, please leave a comment below, and while you're doing it, hit the like button. If you haven't already, subscribe and watch the upcoming video on your end. This tea just keeps flowing. I'll see you all on the next one.